Hello and welcome to BonBonB's new style What Map for City Skylines. There are over 23,000 maps on the workshop now, and so choosing the right one for your new city is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to today's What Map. Yes, it is the 2-year anniversary of the channel. Looks like we've just missed the 500 subscriber target, but hey, never mind, we're here, we've made it. But you didn't come here for fake sound effects and for me to pat myself on the back for making a few videos. You came here to see a map review. First of all, a quick apology. If you can hear any traffic whizzing by in the background, it's because I've stupidly decided to record this voiceover during the rush hour. I can't really do much about it. I'm on a bit of a time deadline at the moment, and so this is the only time I'm going to get a chance to do it. So if you can hear anything in the background that's distracting to this video, I'm sorry about that. You'll also, many of you will be aware that I've had technical problems with the game in the last week, specifically going back to Monday's review of Clayra, which I'm still looking to re-review on Monday of next week, if at all possible. However, today's map is fine. I think I've managed to review it with no problems at all, but I forgot to record the cinematics. That's where the problem came in. So basically I've selected the correct theme. It is active, as you can see on the screen at the moment. But when I've gone to start the new game and choose the custom map theme, it's not on the drop down list. In fact, only those a few options there are on the list. There's no scrolling up and down. So I've had to try and review the map with a different map setting. I've not chosen Elizabeth Valley in the end. I've gone with the realistic setting, because the Elizabeth map was a little bit, well, too stark, shall we say. Anyway, let's get on with this review. So what do we have? We've got a very wide river mouth heading out into an ocean or a huge lake or something, and it's almost satellite quality, this, isn't it? Now, what I can tell you about Queen's Bay is it actually matches up with deeheks' other map, Kings Valley, and all the roads and rivers will connect up perfectly. So in theory you could have a 36 by 18 map, and Kings Valley was a special map indeed. It was back in episode 22 and went on to win the blue ribbon in Best of What Map. So what can I say other than wow, basically. Now, there's not really too much to criticise within the road network at all. The standard of production is so very high. There are a few mumbles and grumbles, which I will get to towards the end of the episode. Not many, literally, considering the level throughout such a large map. To find one or two mumbles or grumbles is to be expected. Of course, I'll have to downgrade for them as well, because you got to. I mean, I can't give 5 out of 5 for something with some flaws, despite how small or niggly they are. But they're as close as heck to perfect. Now, many of you won't like this map because of the level of existing infrastructure. There are roads and rail and some buildings as well, pretty much everywhere. And of course, what you could always do is demolish the existing roads and etc. that you're not particularly happy with. Let's go and have a look at the rail now. Yeah, you could demolish what was there already. There are certainly one or two bits, which I will point out one of them myself towards the end of the episode, that I personally would just get rid of. There's nothing wrong with it. It's absolutely lovely, but I think I would find something else. Now, there's a pillar in that rail line there. Sorry I didn't stop for that. I only discovered it when watching through at the very end, and when I made the voiceover I had to remember to shout that out very quickly. Pillar in the rail line. See, basically so far all I've been able to do is say just how aesthetically lovely the map is and what quality of detailing there is. And I found one error there. That's it. And then look at these bridges, just married together. You've got a bridge over a river. Absolutely wonderful. Where's this go? Oh, we go into a little tunnel there, which there's come out over this side, and that makes a lot of sense. You'll have buildings over the top of that, no doubt. And then another perfect rail bridge. I mean, this is just all spot on all the way. And then we'll take a split and we'll follow this route. And you know what? I think we're getting very close. Perfect again, perfect height. I think we're about time for an asset review, don't you? More offices today. And today's office is a Deep Blue Office 2 by Deep Blue. It does have one floor, but it does also have a very nice selling point as well. First of all, let's have a quick look. And the floor is on the floor. There are no doors. How would you get into there? Teleportation? Possibly. On this side, you've got the DB, Deep Blue logo, shining out away from the road. So I would suggest this is a riverfront or seafront building. It looks stunning on your riverfront, I would say. Deep Blue Office 2 by Deep Blue. Today's office asset. Let's come down to the rivers. Now, my only grumble with this part of the river, and it's minor, and I'm not downgrading, it's just a personal preference, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more muddy banks along there. It's a very minor grumble. And along here as well. Very seldom do you get rivers that are green right up to the edge, but you do. And it's just a personal grumble. So, ignore me, because you can make your own decisions. And we go from river into canal. And this canal skits along and splits up here. We've got water going in a few different directions. We'll take this route because it's the most... Once again, there are too many roads and rivers and rail to look at everything. Look at the quality there. Look at that. So what we decided to do was take the most interesting route of each. And we took the most interesting rail route, what I thought. And now we're having a look at the most interesting river route. And this reaches this canal network here, which is obviously for the city centre. And I think building your high rises and main infrastructure around there would be very scenic. And we follow the main river route out this way. Now this is all muddy banks, and I like this. Like it muchly. Oh, deeheks. Oh, deeheks. What can we say? Where were we? Oh yes, reviewing the map. Yeah, the river ends there, but then we got this little fake like water spout thing. What am I looking for? I'd like some pipes on this side. There you go. No, it's not a fault. It's a preference. I'd like to have seen some pipes on the other side, making it look like the water was feeding through. You don't have to do it. It's fine. It's nice. Water out here very shallow, quite treacherous. And what do we do when we've got shallow, treacherous waters? We have an essential lighthouse. Look at that. Now my grumble here, minor grumble. Oh, look, we've got Lighthouse Cottage and the pier. Once again, how do you get into the lighthouse? You're going to need a ladder to get up there. So, minor grumble there, but look at this. It's got its own dedicated service road. Oh, my life. Thank you so much. That makes me so happy. Look at this road. It's just come from nowhere, but it follows a meaningful route. Where does it join up? Right down at the city centre. Wow. Now detailing. We've got the palace. This, personally, I would delete. It's a lovely asset and a lot of lovely detailing work. Personally, though, I'd like to decide whether I would like to have a palace, not to be told that there is one. All said, it is Queen's Bay, and the Queen has to live somewhere. So, what can you do apart from applaud him for putting that down and saying, look, there you go. More nice detailing here, no problem. Slightly glitchy rocks, that's the game and not the creator. Tunnels going under that is very, very pretty. Now, the minor problems. Yeah, how long I had to search to find a bridge that was too low? I had to search for ages. Absolutely ages. And over here as well, this convoluted road network. Down here. This one, actually it's more clear from the other side. We'll have a look on the other side. Getting an articulated truck through there might be a bit of a squeeze. Let the air out of its tyres, do you think? So yeah, another one. But to find those two, do you know what? I had to do a lot of work to find them two. And also question what are these for? I'm not quite sure. But, you know. Well, no, you don't know, because I don't know. Hey, let's do some scoring, shall we? Aesthetically, it's stunning. It's 5 out of 5. Detailing is also 5 out of 5, except for if you find any flaws, you have to downgrade it. And so, regretfully, I have to give it a 4. Gameplay potential, never ending. Absolutely never ending. 5 out of 5. Although you may want to delete a few bits and pieces before you get on and do that. And what can I say? It has to get the BonBonB seal of approval. Well, thank you very much. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. I bring new maps every single day and a best of what map on Sundays. So even if you need a fix, you can have a dip in on Sunday as well. I'll join you again very, very soon for more of What Map.